Hey guys. Well, I thought I would do. I thought I would do a little message, a little thank you message for everything, but look who's just taking over these guys. Thank you for everything. I can't help it, but I would be nowhere without my T'Challa and Artie. But I just wanted to take a minute to come on and say thank you to everybody. Oh my gosh, for your well wishes. I'm in my new home office space. Welcome to the ladies' lair, aka the girl cave. And thank you, Mama Linda. You got to love, love, love heirlooms, family heirlooms. This all came from my mother-in-law. Well, she has just been a blessing. Good woman with a good heart, smart, very wise, very strong. I like her a lot. Love her. You can love someone and not like them, but I both love and like her. But there are a lot of things coming with the Smoking Glass Literary Bar. I just want to take this moment to, Ignited Bones is my baby. I love all my books, but this book is really, really special because the cover guy, Brian, is the quintessential boy next door. Brian gave me this picture in 2007, for those who don't know, to motivate me to finish, write, and publish and write my books. And I have kept this picture, and we keep in touch every day, literally, because his heart is just so real and authentic, and he's very grounded, down to earth, very wise, great heart. But this book is powerful. It did generate some controversy because, you have two Caucasian males, wealthy, in love with this one female who's strong, broad shouldered, stubborn, who's in just an abject, freaking commitment phobe. She's a woman of color. She's very, very strong, but the storyline in this book goes all over the place. I mean, you go from a mission gone batshit crazy in Italia, and a lot of this book is based on events that actually happened. I'm talking that mission went in 2015. This particular mission just went to hell in a handbasket in a matter of moments. Somebody gave some bad intel. But I put all of that in the book to give you that suspense and intrigue. But also, you go from Italy to the Sky Club, the American Airlines Sky Club in Chicago. From there, you go to the presidential suite, the W Hotel's presidential suite, which is out of this world, swanked up, to this unexpected knock on the door by her ladyship, Lord Foxington's mother. So, how's that for intrigue, guys? So, get the book, get the book, get the book. You will not be disappointed. It is really a page turner. Cuddle up with a glass of wine, your charcuterie tray, your cheese trays with your fruits and everything. You will not be disappointed with this book. And now let me go to my latest. This was a book of passion. Love and Leisure with Men of Imminent Merit. And the reason I call it Men of Imminent Merit, the subtitle, is because it's a three-part short novella novel noir based on the lives and the complications of relationship complication complications, I'm sorry, with officers and gentlemen. I mean, you're talking one colonel who becomes a one-star general, who was in love with the main character, with Elle, and all of a sudden he vanishes. And she goes through this horrific period in her life where he vanishes with no word, no nothing. She moves on with her life. She's on the veranda on Peachtree at the Capitol Grill, looking out into the world, wrapped in the arms of an international playboy and international president of a company, a banking company, Lehman Brothers to be exact. And of course, this is based on actual events. But we just tidied it up a little bit, to give you some realness as well. But just when she thinks that her life is getting itself together, her GPS dot goes off. She did not know that the sapphire diamond ring that the colonel gave her before he went on some private mission had a GPS tracking dot in it. How's that for intrigue? So, Love and Leisure is not what you guys think. The reason I call it Love and Leisure because it's also about the characters, how they lived their lives, how they loved pleasure. They took pleasure to an entirely different level. So, and let me tell you something. Terry Wilson, she put her back in this as far as she's my content editor. Look at those pages and how they look. I mean, she just really, really, really. Let me show you guys how she put this together. She really put this together. I love her. I love the way she formats, edits, the whole 9 yards. This is me. This is totally, totally me. So you will not be disappointed with Love and Leisure. And look how she teases me. She teases me. Terry knows how to get to me. Boom. What? There you go. So that's what I'm saying. Love and Leisure. And I used to do fireside chats. I won't be doing any more fireside chats because I'll be doing a podcast from the ladies' layer going forward. But if you listen to them, you'll get an idea, a little teaser. Because I usually do an electronic read because I love the lady with the English voice, with at least 25 to 30 pages. So there you go. I try to do a little bit more than Amazon, Google Books, iBooks, etc. But that said, get the book. You won't be disappointed because book 3, which is Whispering Ridge. Oh my God. It was the perfect way to close out the novellas in Love and Leisure. So life is about pleasure, and I lived it, so I know it. I don't just write to write. I write from experiences, and I write the truth because I think readers need to read books with more authenticity, more realness, where you, the reader, reviewer, etc., can connect. So there you go. I'm half blind, so I have fibromyalgia, so I have some good days and bad days, and that brain fog is terrible. But next, oh my goodness, Passage from Decadence, the collection is from all 3 books. Thank you, Miss Terry. We took all 3 books and put it into one book. Look at that formatting by Terry A. Wilson. Oh my God. And Mary Marvella Barfield, she put her foot, she edits, that's the professor. Mary Marvella edits she's going to get that punctuation, that flow together for you. And she's not going to ask you if it's okay. She's going to tell you that you made a mistake. You didn't. You put it. It shouldn't be two to. It should be two too here. Take out all of this. Take out your emotion and write the right way. But passion, and they just made Passage from Decadence. Boom. Every chapter. Elle's face is looking at you. I mean, Sergeant First Class Stella and Kelly. This book, let me tell you, I don't know what category. It's a multi-genre book because you have, how do I put it? You have, I would say this is urban fiction. This is because Stella Ann is an Iraqi veteran. You got PTSD, so you got that military romance thing going on. You got that glitz fiction going on. You got the noir. This is a film and a book. Because let me tell you, Bart and Stella, the main characters, their dynamic, their relationship dynamic was about power struggles. Stella Ann, love, okay, she could deal with it. But she was about that power. Her philosophy was, and I sort of agree with this because Anne Boleyn had the same philosophy, which she got from the Queen of France, this infinite wisdom. And I really believe that. A man's love is worthless, his respect is everything. And I'd rather have the respect first than the love. Because most men, they love first and, you gradually earn their respect. No, I want it out the gate because respect is power in any relationship. And they had these struggling, I would say sliding dichotomies as far as their love philosophy goes because Bart was a very powerful man. And these characters I know personally. I've met them, I've interacted with them, and I told them, you know what, I'm going to write your damn story because your ass is off the chain. I mean, back in the day, we put the hot in hot Atlanta. I mean, it ain't so hot now because millennials are on a different level. We were that ride or die crew. And what I mean by that ride or die crew, we loved hard. We loved with passion. But we lived our lives. I mean, we would bust our asses all through the week. And we didn't pick Friday. We didn't go into our little, schedules and schedule event, to go out on Fridays, calendars, Saturdays, or whatever. We went to happy hour. Okay, look, on Thursdays, we would go to Havana's for cigars, you name it. Once a month on Tuesdays, we would go to the Four Seasons for the meet and greet, and it was all about scotch and cigars. And that's where I learned more about, always loved cigars, but I learned how to become a connoisseur and aficionado when it comes to scotch and cigars, because one of my favorite scotches, of course, is Johnny Walker Blue, but Macallan 25 is life for me. I am an avid whiskey scotch drinker. A bit of dram never hurt anybody. I think I could really thank Jamie Fraser from Outlander for that. And just a little note: when is Droughtlander going to be over? Okay. Hey, I need me some Jamie Fraser. I need to live. I need the adrenaline. But thank you for all thread. And not to segue into that, but I can't help it. I'm all over the place today. I'm just happy about life. My children are healing, getting better from that COVID. I could just scream. But that said, Uhtred from the Kingdom. Ooh. Mac Dreamy, Mr. Mac Dreamy, Mac Dreamy, and of course Ragnar from Viking. Although I have to say, in Outlander, Lord John Grey. What girl doesn't like Lord John Grey? Which is a little bit of how Lord Foxington happens to have some of the same attributes. So um, he loved hard. He loved hard, that Lord Foxington. You guys got to get these books because they're well written and they're different than any any other book you've read as far as those romance genres goes. But back to Passage from Decadence. Bart and Stella. And, whew, Stella, girl. Let me tell you, I tell everyone that Bart always kept a satellite up. We never understood why he kept all these young chicks, they looking for ballers. It was always baller this, baller that. We're going to a party where Michael Vick. I don't know Michael Vick. I don't want to see Mike. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm going over here for a happy hour across the street from where Lennox, where I work, to because I was a contractor, so I had Neiman's, Bloomingdale Sachs, you name it, and Gritches at that time. I'm like, I'm going across the street here, have a few cocktails, have some sushi at Twist, because Twist was the place back then. And you go on and do it. Y'all do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to a party with Michael Vick. And Stella was the same way. Being military, she didn't get all that stuff. And I understand it was the holidays at the time. Atlanta was on fire back then. But Bart, for him to be so powerful and a financier, he was, owned his own hedge fund. So, and we love that because he, he always picked up the bill. And we would treat him from time to time, not like he treated us, but I think he appreciated. I think Bart appreciated the fact that we tried, and he would always say, I like the fact that you tried, I'll keep you around all the time. No, you won't keep us around. We'll be around you if we want to. Let me let you know that, I was always the one that, in his face, no, let me correct you, Mr. Head Fund Manager. You in our circle. We don't need you. This is not your circle. This is ours. You can't come in and take it over. And he would just chuckle, and laugh. Bart was a hot mess. But he was hard. But he was hard not to fucking love either. And that's the thing. But that said, he just had this. We just didn't understand the young chicks. We didn't understand the young chicks. We would go across the street to the hotel. Not the Four Seasons. Oh God, I have brain fog. It'll come to me. But we would always go to happy hour because they had a jazz band, and it was one of those really really high end hotels. But to me, the women that he had a satellite of women that stayed around Bart, because everywhere we went in limos, stretch limos. I could understand that. It was always we were always an entourage. We would hit every place. In Atlanta back then, we went as an entourage because those gentlemen of Intimate Marriage, they knew how to do it. They were Southern gentlemen, and they always called a car. I remember one time we went to a party with Bart. It was just packed, and it was just one of those fun parties. It was supposed to be 2 or 3 hours. It ended up we partied till because you had people flew in from Hollywood, from overseas, from France, from Cannes Film Festival, and we were thinking, where are all these people coming from? Why are they coming? Financiers from Lords of London, Bank of Canada, all over the place. So in Atlanta back then, wasn't nobody leaving early. I'm thinking, I got an event at 9 in the morning. I have to be there at 9 in the morning. What am I going to do? Well, what does Bart do? He calls Barney's at Phipps Plaza because Sachs would not deal with him. Barney's did. He ordered all of us white shirts, white dress shirts, black skirts, and he asked for all of our, we had to call in all of our sizes. They sent over a personal shopper. I'll never forget that. And we had a beautiful, beautiful suite. We had a beautiful suite. It was on a private floor. It was a club level. And the manager of the hotel was wonderful. He was great. We were able to sleep, eat. We did not have to go downstairs. Breakfast was served in the suite. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was continental, but poached eggs, salmon, capers, that type of stuff. Fruits, a lot of fiber food. Because Bart was a marathon runner, so he was in excellent shape and he believed in nutrition. But that said, we weren't overly drunk, but he would not, because I know I lived, oh God, there was no way I was going to try that. If I had to sleep in the freaking parking lot, I wasn't driving in Atlanta and get caught and get a DUI. But, and Stella, she just knew how to stick in that knife, turn it, get Bart to do stuff for us. And, yeah, I loved her. I really loved her. She had her shit together. But that said, the little young chicks, they didn't get it. They really, really didn't get it. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. They were what you would call today savages. They were wannabe savages, not realizing, they felt that, Stella Ann was too old to be one of Bart's love interests, that, she was stoic and stuffy, that kind of stuff. And they didn't realize that, what? You dealing with a barbarian at the gate. Because Stella didn't play. She was tough as nails. She didn't need Bart. She had her own company. She was a contractor. What did she need with Bart? And she was getting contracts hand over fist. Plus, she would put people together to do deals, and Bart loved that. She was getting 15-18% off. You're talking multi-million-dollar deals. So, of course, Bart was, that caught his eye. But their power struggle was like a fierce tennis match, as Angel Strong would say. And Angel Strong, when I say Angel Strong is an author, but her book is now a movie. So, Thandy's Love. So, that if she gave Passage from Decadence 5 stars, one of the books. So, which was Optical Illusions, and which is the Passage saga. Optical Illusions, it was just, and I like the tagline, illusions are dangerous people, they have no flaws. I got that from Stella Ann, and I will never, ever, ever lose that motto she had. I loved it. And those are words of wisdom. But like I said, and this is a full novel, 300 pages, but it's a beautiful read. Any page you turn to, it's going to be wonderful. But Passage from Decadence, and it is an urban fiction. It is glitz fiction. It is a lot of erotica. It's erotica in the second chapter. Off the bat, they are boom. Edit. You will love it, especially the bondage scene. What kind of guy buys a girl a diamond and sapphire collar with a chain with Swarovski crystals in it? Come on, only Bart would do that. I'm like, girl, where you gonna go with that? you know. But Passage from Decadence, the collection is very well written, very engaging, very intriguing, and all of my books are well written. A lot of thought because I don't. Eventually, I know that these will go to the bestsellers list, but that's not my goal. My goal is to write great books. Success is nothing, greatness is everything. So that said, enough from me today. Thank you guys for your well wishes, for the follows, for becoming members of my group and my pages and support. And anything you need, please direct message me if you're interested in signed copies. Um, for anyone who buys who wants all three copies, I do a bundle special. Just direct message me. You get a complimentary. That's a complimentary wine glass shipped to you directly from Amazon. From me, I'll just take your address and send it on as part of my bundle package. So, don't you just love bundles? I mean, come on, I worked in sales and marketing. Bundles, 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 ladies. I love them and I love you. So I'm going to chill out in my my ladies' lair. I said lion's lair. The ladies' lair. I got my smoothies. Keep my bones strong. But Nana gotta have a damn drink. Okay? Because I love me some brandy in the middle of the day. I've earned it. That said, I'm getting ready to go take care of my little pooches and check on Boo Boo Kachu because he makes my world go around. And my Lord Jehovah, who has stood by me and given me strength every day to get up and go on and go forward. I love you guys. I really do. I always look forward to your comments and your likes and everything. Tia, Leanne, Mr. King, I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm ride or die all the time. Anissa, that goes for you too. Mary, Terry, the people who stand behind me, I stand behind you. And of course, all my group members and followers and friends. You guys are my friends. Love you. Have a great day. Take a moment to just enjoy life. Hit pause and sit during the day. Meditate, whatever you do. Relax, take it all in. But protect yourself in your space. Because let me tell you something. What we just went through ain't nothing to play with. Period. Excuse me. I love you guys. Have a great day. And I promise to keep in touch. I'll start doing more. It's not easy for me. Everyone thinks that, I'm just so extroverted. I'm not. I'm a classic anomaly. When it comes to sales and work, I'm all in your face. But personally, I'm kind of introverted. And me speaking to people is, I'm speaking to thousands. I have 7,000 people. If I put everyone together from my different social media, I would have nearly 7,000 people I'm talking to. So that said, guys, love you all. God bless you. Wash your hands. Mask up, mask up, mask up. Vaccinate, please. Vaccinate. Because we are dealing with, me being a veteran, I'm telling you, we're dealing with a contagion. They're not going to say contagion because that would really spook everybody. But nothing, this is a contagion, period. Just watch and see. Which is, contagions morph and turn into something you won't understand and you can't fight or beat. Too many people are dying because of naivety and plain ignorance. As if this was, I feel like we're living in medieval times. This is crazy. But that said, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Wednesday. pray, pray. Prayer changes things, folks. I love you all. God bless you and have a great day. And thank you. Thank you for taking time to be with me. Goodbye.